Hey VC, Jeff JG Yokohama here, coming to you from the new record room with Vinyl Tag 2020. I believe this is the official one. There's some controversy there, whatever. Beverage today, this fine morning, coffee, nectar of the gods. Just trying to push through this before work. Had a bunch of stuff to do, but I was looking at it. Yeah, I just don't have time to go, come back kind of thing. So yeah, I just figured I'd knock this out. One less thing to do this week. Wonderful. Hopefully get back to the regular programming soon with the picks and so on. It's been a few months. There's been hundreds of albums. Yeah, mostly CDs, but yeah, a pretty big stack of vinyl too. Cheers. All right, so this is the 20, is this or 2020 or end of year 2019, whatever. So vinyl tag. This is the stuff I was expected, so this is what I'm going with. So best find of 2019. Yeah, some stuff didn't quite make the cutoff, I guess, because I got it in December of 2018. But yeah, this is one of the oh my ones. First press, Amandul Yeti, Japanese. Unfortunately, the Japanese is a single disc, so it doesn't have all that the cool the jam sessions or whatever on the second disc. But yeah, I don't think this is a gatefold. I can't remember. Actually, yeah, it is a gatefold, but it's a single disc. So yeah, Yeti Amandul 2. That's awesome. Yeah, still paid a little bit up for it, but not anything near what it goes for on Discogs. So yeah, so awesome album. Don't know it? Definitely go check it out. So yeah, it's like 40, 50, between 40 and 50 US. I paid for it, so that was not bad for what it is. Sounds awesome, clean Japanese pressing. So that was definitely the best find, at least the one that you guys would care about. Favorite album of 2019. Yeah, this list was actually quite tough. So I didn't really buy that many new albums for 2019. There's a few on my want list I haven't gotten around to yet. But of the ones I bought, this by far is the best 2019 release, and it's actually a comp. The Outcasts. I regret not going to see them when they were doing the release tour over in Japan. So yeah, if you like your your stiff little fingers type of deal, that's they're from oh shoot, this is why you prep kitties. What are they? They're from Scotland, I believe. Belfast, yeah. So they're out of that whole scene there. So yeah, I feel like that's gonna stiff little fingers, Buzzcocks and not Buzzcocks so much, but what do you, I have the album in my mind. Can't think of it. Oh, who was that band? Yeah, I think they came in the green CD cases. Right. Oh shoot. Forget it. Okay, moving on. I need more coffee. But yeah, if you're into that whole that early punk scene, especially the Scottish bands, like there was that big one. I have the friggin' album cover in my mind. I can't think of it. Anyway, third one, novelty record. I don't think I've shown this one. So I picked this up maybe 20 years ago. This is certainly not from my childhood. It's got the price tag on it. Apparently, I paid $10 for it in the 90s. Empire Strikes Back on three of on cassette. I think I added this. I might have the only copy left. It's kind of cool. Um, so yeah, big Star Wars fan. ESP is my favorite, of course. So yeah, it comes in like the album, the little insert for the cassette, still in shrink, and it always pops out. I'm not about to staple it. Yep, says a little Yoda on the cassette. Throw that on the cassette player. Now I got it running. Yep, and it comes with the storybook. So, pretty cool. I have the Jedi version on vinyl, which I was from my childhood. But yeah, this one I think I might have had it like on a 7 inch or something. I definitely had Star Wars on the 7 inch. I think I had the PSP on the 7 inch, but I don't have those anymore. I did keep the Jedi one, but yeah, this was a repurchase maybe 20 years ago. Yeah, so I guess putting the camera on the rocking chair was not a good idea. Moving on. Very carefully lay that there so it doesn't jar the camera. Yeah, that was my novelty. Number 4 question was an homage cover. I'm just going to take the cheap way on this one. I was racking my brain. There's a couple of stretches, like I could say. I probably have some stuff on CD, but yeah, like this one and Lewis, a little bit like the Rolling Stones. Yeah, it's very similar cover to that Rolling Stones one. Um, some girls, but I don't know. Was that a tribute? I'm not sure, so I'm not going with that. I'm just going to go with the easy way out on this. So, everyone, I think some other people show this. Yeah, yay! I'll just take the easy way out. I have a better one. Maybe I'll show a little later, but I was going to use it for another entry. So, of course, this was his comeback with 2013. Okay, yeah, 2013, and the original Berlin, whatever. Everyone knows that. Okay, homage cover. I'll show another one later, but I was using it for another entry. So I didn't want to cheat too much. B-side or a deep cut. So here, this is an interesting one. So Joan Jett, I think it was a 90s issue, not sure, but yeah, Joan Jett, I Love Rock and Roll. On the B side is Activity Girl, with a lot of R's in there, no I. So I believe that is where the whole Riot Girl name came from. It's from that B side. This is like a 90s reissue, I want to say. Yeah, it's the only way they get this otherwise is it shows up in a lot of the more modern comps, I guess, because what it is. So um, I think the song is actually a pretty good song too. Um, so yeah, if you like Joan Jett, worth checking out. But it does show up on a lot of the CD comps. I think one of the more recent vinyl comps. All right, keep going because this is a long one otherwise, and I got to get to work. Something funky. Oh, how more funky can you get than Daz Band? Here you go. I found this a few months ago. Daz Band and Let It Rip. Or Let It Rip. Let It Whip. Yep. So on Motown Yesteryear. So this must be like a reissue. I'm not sure. Probably 80s. Not sure. Well, anyway, 1981 Motown. Cool. So yeah, Daz Band, Let It Whip is what I'm going with. That's definitely a song from my childhood. Oh, this one's good. I might win this one. Weird Shelf Buddies. I swear I did not manipulate this in any which way. But yeah, when I was moving all my records, start putting them on the shelf, this is what happened. I swear it was really like this. Um, so first of all, alphabetical order, we have Kate Bush, followed by, there's multiple ones in there, but Butthole Surfers, followed by, I am not kidding, Buzzcocks. So we got Bush, Butthole, Buzzcocks. I swear that was actually on the shelf together. Yeah, there are a few extra Butthole Surfers and Buzzcocks albums in there, but yeah, they are sitting right next to each other, and they still are until I get something else in there. I'm sure there's something that needs to go in there. Anyway, let's see. I was there. I was there for a lot of these actually, but I'm gonna say I was there for on this actual tour. Um, this could count for another one because yeah, Melvin's Houdini. It was the first. I must have been high school when this came out. So yeah, it was the first like major, major concert or gig or whatever I went to. Like major national band. You go to those local bands. Some of them actually did kind of get bigger. Trying to think of some of the like college bands and whatever that they actually got somewhat big, but they weren't my cup of tea. But yeah, this one they were opening. I want to say they were opening with a cover of Flipper Sacrifice, I think, when we walked in. So I guess we got there a little late. But yeah, it was a killer show, really loud. Not the loudest thing I've ever seen, but it was pretty damn loud. Um, yeah, mind blowing. That was great. Um, so yeah, saw him on this tour, friggin' awesome. Melvins and Houdini. What year? It must have been 93? 93. This is a reissue. So I could use this actually for actually the next question I could use this for. So wish I had no G, but I have repress. I back in the day I was actually buying a lot of records, and I did try to search this out, but it was even back then it was super hard to get a hold of. So yeah, I would actually love to get an original of that. That's something I've never ever seen in the store. But yeah, this is my official answer. I'm I've I've only ever found one other Alice Coltrane in the wild. I don't know. It's just this area, I think. Picked it up, bought it, wonderful. But yeah, I'd love to get an original of this one. Big Barrow Sanders fan and Alice Coltrane. Uh, Love it. This is a wonderful album. If you don't know it, sorry for the glare. There you go. So Alice Coltrane with Pharaoh Sanders, Journey and Satchidananda. I need to read that because I friggin' will never remember that. But yeah, great album. Decent reissue, but yeah, would still love to have an original. It's such a great album. Yeah. So let's see, where were we? So number 10, a discography that you own. I'm really not a completist. Like, there's been a few bands I maybe early on I was collecting a lot of them. I do have a lot of unwound stuff, but I need to get the last box set. I'm probably never going to get the early B-sides because I just don't think they're as strong before, what's her name, joined the band, the drummer. Coffee. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I swear I drink like a pot of coffee every morning. So discographies, the only thing I only have a few ones. Like, I really have all their discography, but just because no one else has said it, I'm going to go with. I do need to buy this on vinyl really badly. Love this band live. They weren't particularly great, but I guess but they're great fun. Slant Six. I really need to get this one on vinyl, but this one's an original. This is an original, but it's yeah, got a CD. So Slant Six is one of those DC bands. Though I always saw them in Baltimore, so maybe they were based out of Baltimore, but they're on Discord, same as Fugazi and whatnot. They were contemporaries of Fugazi. Saw these guys quite a few times. Loved them. Had a T-shirt, but it was a pretty cheap one. I think it self-destructed after a while. First album's a lot stronger, I'd say, but this is still a fun album. But this is the one to get. So the pop ripoff. Yep. So yeah, three-piece, uh, pop punk, I guess, ish. No, more in the garage end. It's kind of unusual for Discord, I guess, but yeah, a little garagey pop punk, I guess, somewhere in there. But awesome stuff. Bit rough, but it's wonderful stuff. So I pretty much have their discography that way. But yeah, I do have a lot of Mudhoney. I do have a lot of Unwound. But I'm not a completist. I buy the albums I really like, and then nowadays I just stream the other ones. Okay. Let's see. A unique center label. I went for humor on this one. I'm sure I have some cooler ones, but I'm going with Galaxy Trio on Estrus, one of my favorite garage labels. Check that out. No mistaking A and B there. A, B, A, B. Actually, I think I found another one that had 1 and 2 on it. That was an easy grab because it's not like I have a ton of 10 inches. So, well, that's what she said. Yeah, but yeah, this is a great kind of garage surf album. It is garage. This was a '90s release. All right. So unique center. I'm going with the unusually easy to flip and identify side A and B. Yeah, I'm sure I have some really cool ones. I just didn't want to go digging. I'm already late enough on this album. This one. Uh, Next one was a pre-band, an album that came that had someone that became famous. I had quite a few of these, but I just grabbed a couple of them. This one is Lulu Pop Star. I found this like a couple months or so ago. Got a cool center label too, actually. So Lulu, Morning Dew, and To Serve with Love from the movie of the same name. On this is produced by what's his name? John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin fame. Him and Page were studio musicians. So I'm pretty sure he appears on this too. But yeah, of course, he was a studio musician before Led Zeppelin. So that's a kind of cool one. I don't think it's particularly rare, but it's a cool album. Paid like a quarter for it or something. Hmm. This one's a local band, I believe. Or no, maybe they're not local. Okay, I thought they were local. They're from Massachusetts, looks like. Okay, so Gobblehoof. Um, so this one has George Burtz, who went on to Dinosaur Jr. I don't know. Grab some straws there. So pre-bands, yeah, there's a lot of those, but yeah, I just tried to pick some ones people didn't show that I knew about. Um, Musical book. This one I got for Christmas. I have a couple good ones. Yeah, this I haven't gotten all the way through it, but this is a pretty great coffee book if you ever see it. So maybe you'll. I think it's a little on the pricey side, but maybe you can see it at a discount or used or something. So Dust and Grooves. That's record collectors, and it's mostly oops, bookmark there. Yeah, so it's a photo journal of some interviews of various collectors, and, their collections and so on. It's kind of like the vinyl community in photographs. It's pretty awesome. I've really been enjoying this. Dust and Grooves. You see it for full price if you need a nice coffee book. It's a nice one. So underrated album. Yep. So yeah, this is probably my number one favorite album. So I'll show it again. It also works as a tribute because who's that? Oh God, I can't remember his name now. But anyway, yep. So Space is a Place by Unwound, originally on Kill Rock Stars. You can get the repress now on Numero. This is the repress. Unfortunately, I do have a lot of the originals, but they're mostly like 7 inches, like the 12-inch singles. Everything else I bought on CD because I think it was cheaper to ship at the time. But yeah. So I'm gonna go with Unwound's Fake Train and oh shoot, I forget. Yeah, this is actually another album cover. Somehow they escaped the copyright stuff, I guess by obscurity. So Space is the Place from Sun Ra and oh shoot, God, who is that dude? I think that's Tommy James too, quoted here by UFOs or something. Forget the whole story about this, but yeah, that's another album cover from shoot, somebody I never listened to. Not Neil Diamond, but yes, I forget. Somebody tell me. I forget who that is. But yeah, need some more coffee. Okay, let's see. Same album, different cover. Unfortunately, I don't have that many duplicates. I do have some duplicates, but this just minor color variations. That's not too exciting. I grabbed a couple albums I know have variations, but I don't have the variations. So yeah, sorry guys. No, I don't think I have any. Think about CDs I have. So this one was the first one that came to mind because I really dislike this cover. But right after I bought this, I found an original for cheap, but I just left it because I was just buying too many records and I had to ship it from Japan. I get that. Oh, it's in the shrink anyway. Never mind. So this is the 70s press of Sonny Rollins' Tenor Madness. So this is the 70s color cover. The original 60s color is much superior. Got that kind of 60s groovy lounge kind of cover. It was popular at the time, like kind of yeah, this is on Prestige, but yeah, they're going kind of for that kind of very designy blue notey whatever cover on the original. Had the I think two horns on it, and yeah, some typography. It was a much better cover than this one. But this was I think a Japanese press. No, I just bought it in Japan, but it's actually an American pressing. Oh well. But yeah, nice clean copy. I found this on the shrink. I bought it, even though it's not the cool cover. But of course, I did find the one I was looking for like a week later at the thrift store, and I was like, oh, yeah. At some point, you had to kind of give it up. But you know, because I had to ship all these to the states, so I didn't want a lot of duplicates being shipped. This one is Sean Phillips' contribution. Everyone knows the second contribution. I got it on the shelf. I'm not gonna go look for it. It's the one with the guy with he has the black cape and it's like a mandolin or a guitar. I forget. He's sitting in the desert, back to you. But yeah, this is the album immediately before that. So Sean Phillips. It does have an alternative cover, but this is the cooler cover. But yeah, actually, I don't think I've listened to this yet. I need to put it on. The second contributions are quite good. I'm assuming this one's pretty good too. But this is the cooler kind of psych looking cover, and then there's one that's like beige or something. Unfortunately, I don't have the alternate covers for you guys. I didn't. Yeah, I saw it the other day, but yeah, I was like, I'm not paying $4 for that, and then put it back on the shelf. I don't think any of my buddies would want it anyway. So, okay. So this is the big one, I guess. Album you bought cheap, but now it's worth some money. So I bought this when it came out, I guess. Or a year or two later. I think I actually picked this up used. So I paid like $15 for it, which, you know, for a high school student, I was buying like indie releases, so that was a little on the pricey side still. But yeah, I paid about $15 for it. That is an original. Never mind. I'm guessing. Yeah. So that's an OG. It's got the original insert, everything. So yeah, VG Plus or better. I definitely did play it, but no scratches or anything. So yeah, still debating if I want to sell this, just get a repress because I don't want to actually play this one anymore because it's worth some bucks. But yeah, I have most of their original stuff. I bought it on vinyl when it came out. Unfortunately, the one I really wanted, the in utero, like I never was able to find an original copy back in the day because I guess they were at peak popularity and everyone snapped them up just kind of like they do now, just because they wanted the artwork, I guess. Not because they were actually listening to the records. I actually listened to them back in the day. But yeah, I got the first few albums on yeah, vinyl. Like I think I stopped at that point. I just started buying them on CD because it was getting kind of ridiculous to pick them up back then. I guess I'm trying to keep this under 30 minutes. YouTube's going to cut me off at some point. Favorite drummer? Again, I picked somebody nobody else likes. I love this guy. I have a whole bunch of his albums, and I've shown a few of them. You know the one, the green one with oh shoot, what's his? Anyway, um, Masahiko Togashi. So Japanese drummer. He got pretty interesting after he was paralyzed. So he was wheelchair bound. So yeah, Japanese drummer. He does a lot of kind of. He was one of the like the '70s free jazz guys in Japan, one of the big ones. Um, so definitely worth checking out. There was a recent reissue. Huh, must have his file was this weird. Oh no, here it is. I already pulled it. Okay, well here he is with Steve Lacy, and that one I did pay a few bucks for, but it's a promo copy with. And yeah, this one's got a reissue. The sorry, I had it pulled it already. Don Cherry and my favorite bassist Charlie Hayden. So this one is this is an original, but they did reissue this. This was one of those when I found it. But that was before it was like on everybody's radar because this is one of those ones like, wow, I didn't even know he did anything with John Cherry. That was like, I don't know, 4 years ago. So didn't pay a lot for that, but I think it goes for more now just because there's more awareness of it. Okay, moving on. So that was favorite drummer. Yeah, so not the coolest dresser. There he is. I think a lot of the jazz guys aren't. So favorite drummer, check him out. Jazz drummer does you can feel like the Japanese like drumming inspiration, but he's very avant-garde and so some of his albums definitely aren't going to be for everybody, but if you like free jazz avant-garde, it's definitely worth checking out. Albums turning 20. So I looked at my collection, did a little research on Discogs, see which one was actually 20 years old, and I went with this one that a lot of people don't know about. It got a reissue last year. The reissue has a very different cover though. Firestarter. So it's about half the members of Teen Generate, if you're familiar with Teen Generate. Yeah, awesome power pop, a little garagey, but most like in the power pop vein. Very good Japanese band out of Tokyo. And yep, so there you go. Check them out. Was it Secret Mission Records? It sold out within like a week or less, probably less than a week. So they reissued this in the second album. I picked up the second album because I've never ever seen that on vinyl. I've only seen this a couple times in Japan. So finding this one outside of Japan is probably going to be quite hard. But you can probably get a hold of, if you check Discogs, you can probably get a hold of the repress from last year still. But I think they only made like 500 copies. But if you like power pop, definitely check that out. That's a good one. They're very much a live band. And Trilogy of Albums is the last one. So 3 solid albums from the same artist. Yeah, I think everyone's covered this so many times. So my top picks, I have a lot of these, but I just grabbed one I didn't think anyone showed. So I was thinking like maybe Iggy Pop. His first 3 solos are awesome. I need to get Kill City on vinyl, but I have the later chopped up version, Kill City. So his The Idiot, the one with the pastor, is it called the pastor? Lust for Life. Lust for Life has Passenger on it too. That one's awesome. Stooges 3 studio albums, awesome. That would probably be my pick. The other one I was thinking about is Mudhoney. So they had I'm not counting every piece of cake, which is also good. But yeah, you got Superfuzz Big Muff, which is their first and best album, but it's an EP. It's awesome. Yeah, then they had their second album, and I think this is either the original pressing or a very early second pressing. And then Every Good Boy Deserves Fudge, which I need to rebuy it because I had it on CD back in the day. But that's on the top of my list. So those 3, or Iggy's first 3, I'm big Iggy Pop fan, or Stooges 3 studio albums. Up just under 30 minutes. So I'm going to sign off here before it gets ridiculously large and get this uploaded. So yeah, everyone, cheers. And there's am I the last one? I don't know. But my final tag 2020 done. Until I have to do the alternative version. I may not do. So have a good one, guys. And so been crazy busy, as you know. So just gonna wrap it up right here. And I have to get to work. Later.